August is National Psoriasis Month. The skin condition is found in approximately 50,000 people in the DFW area, and in severe cases, it can often affect a person's quality of life. Well, Dr. Elizabeth Hushmond of Derm One Dermatology Centers is here to tell us more about psoriasis. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Dawn, how are you?
Doing great. Well, tell us what psoriasis is.
So psoriasis, as you said, is a condition that is quite common. It affects approximately 50 to 75,000 people here in the Dallas metro area, and nationwide in America, it's 7.5 million people. So what is psoriasis? Goodness. It is actually an immune-mediated skin disease, meaning the skin cells in the body actually are turning over too quickly, and that's why you see those rough, red, scaly patches.
Because the skin has a natural process of doing that, but with this it just goes too fast?
Exactly.
Got it.
That's correct. And so psoriasis can be seen diffusely all over the body or in isolated locations, for example, just on the scalp. So patients sometimes don't even know they have psoriasis.
So is it like dandruff? Or is that different?
That's a completely different entity.
See, so someone might have psoriasis, but they might just think it's dandruff.
That's exactly right.
Interesting.
So it's very interesting. So I see patients on a daily basis that come in and say, Doc, I have an itchy scalp, or I have these red patches here, and they're thick. And a lot of times patients with psoriasis, it's not just the skin disease. I think for me, where I can help out as a dermatologist is really addressing the psychological impact.
Well, and you were saying it definitely can have an issue or an effect on someone's quality of life. Tell me about that.
Absolutely, and I think that's really a big point. Psoriasis is not contagious. Someone sitting next to you at dinner, if you touch their arm, if you give them a hug, you're not going to get psoriasis from them. Again, it's immune-mediated. It's not a virus or a contagious disorder. I have many patients come and tell me, Doctor, in the summertime, in this beautiful weather, I don't go to the swimming pool because they get stares from people. People look at them and they think they're going to get sick if they go in the same swimming pool. I had a very sad patient who is a grandmother, and in this hot weather, she's wearing sweaters. And I asked her, why are you doing that? Because her grandchildren were scared. They said, Grandma, if I touch that, am I going to get that, owie? And that's not the case at all.
So how do you treat it?
So there are a wide variety of treatments that we have, and that's one thing I want to let patients know is psoriasis is treatable. We cannot cure you of psoriasis. It is a chronic, lifelong disease. However, we have different topicals such as creams and ointments, we have pills, and we have what are called injectables that can be used to treat it. For example, there are two very well-known young pretty ladies that have psoriasis, one being Leanne Rimes, the country singer, and most recently Kim Kardashian have come out, and as you can see, they're both young, they're healthy, they lead full lives, they both have pretty significant disease, but it is treatable.
Now, is it something that's painful, or is it really just an aesthetic thing that people have to worry about?
No, psoriasis unfortunately can be quite painful. Specifically, those lesions that you see on the skin, those rough, red, itchy, they can be sore. Patients want to scratch them so then they can get infected. And very important to know, psoriasis can affect the joints. There is something called psoriatic arthritis. We as dermatologists are lucky. Your skin will show the disease 10 years prior to your joints being involved.
Oh, wow.
So if we get involved early, we can really help patients and prevent them from progressing to getting psoriatic arthritis.
So a great tip for people who think they might be suffering from psoriasis, reach out to a dermatologist, figure out the best way to treat what they need to know what it is before they can start treating it, right?
Absolutely.
No Google doctoring yourself. We like to do that a lot. So go see a professional who can help and treat you and get you all better and ready to go.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Such
you
great
so
information this morning. Raising awareness and encouraging research are two of the main goals of the National Psoriasis Month. Learn more by going to thebroadcasttv.com. All right, up next on the broadcast, we're headed over to the Sub-Zero Bentwood Kitchen to discover a Plano hotspot. We're cooking with Mexican sugar. Come on back.